What's up, guys? This is Chance from GRAPPAHOLICS. I'm out here with Nitto Tire doing some behind the scenes content. We've got a Nitto truck down here in the pit, and we just had the first place Ultra 4 winner come through. We got media all around him. Really exciting stuff, so stay tuned for what's next. This is way better than the highway. Oh, these are big. Woo! She gone. What's up, guys? I'm getting started on my King of the Hammers content. I'm heading out from Wilmington, North Carolina up to Raleigh, or heading inland to get on a plane to be in California early in the morning there. Between the time difference and leaving in the middle of the night, I'm doing a one flight straight from Raleigh to California, getting in a rental car, and then driving out to the desert to meet up with Nitto. So super stoked on this trip. Gonna try to keep y'all as updated as possible because there's a lot of things I don't know yet about this trip, like exactly where I'm staying, because I know it's gonna be an RV out in the desert. A lot of little details that I think would be really cool to share with you guys in more of a vlog style. Like, I don't know what I'm eating for a week. All this stuff, they say they have it covered. So I'm gonna let y'all know how that goes. Let's get on the road. We made it out to Los Angeles. Pretty easy trip. One flight straight through from Raleigh to LA, and just picked up my rental car. It's going to be this little two-door cute little Jeep that is kind of girly, but the only other options they had were like all white four doors and stuff, which is pretty standard. I just wanted something a little bit more unique. Being a two-door, they don't have as many of those anymore. Most of the new Jeeps are four doors, and I think this is kind of classic. I like the two-door. I did already take the top off too because we're in California and you have a Jeep, so why not? So let's go see what we can get to eat. Check it out. So far, having the top off's been pretty fun. It feels great out, but I'm about to get on the highway and I'm probably going to regret that decision, so we'll see how long that lasts. But I'm going to keep it off until I get to the dusty desert and have to put them back on anyway before I get everything ruined, so we'll see. Oh, and I might get some In-N-Out burger. That's what I'm feeling. All right, yeah, it's a little loud with the top off here, and takes up all of the space in this rig. But it's part of the experience. I'm enjoying it, and we got some traffic here, so we're slowing down. Typical LA stuff, I think. But I am heading east towards Johnson Valley, so we'll see what I find along the way, because I got some time before I meet up with the guys from Nitto. We got the speed wobbles, boys. Woo. The Jeep's got death wobble. Holy, what the heck? Okay, it's gone. I hit a bump and then it wouldn't stop wobbling. Alright guys, so I'm trying In-N-Out burger. This is my second time at In-N-Out. The last time I came to California in 2018 or so to hang out with Nitto. They took me, and this was my order that they recommended last time. So it's a double animal style. Basically a double cheeseburger with grilled onions on it, and fries animal style. So it's got their sauce and onions on it. So pretty stoked to have that. It's a little chilly out, but pretty beautiful day, and enjoying the Jeep and everything so far. Another hour and a half or so trip to get out to the desert where the race is, but I'm gonna enjoy this. Yeah, I was at PT's Grill getting burgers yesterday in Wilmington, North Carolina. So this is definitely different than that. I gotta say I love PT's fries, so we'll see how these fries are. Kind of shivering a little bit. It's pretty cold out. Yeah, this is solid. So if you're in California, let me know if you've had In-N-Out, what your order is, or if you never have, let me know what you think of how it looks. Alright guys, I devoured the In-N-Out. It was delicious. It's about 11 o'clock here and with a 3-hour time difference, that means it's 1 o'clock back in North Carolina where I started. Let me see if my math's right. 11, 12 is 1 hour. 12 to 1. Oh, it's 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Got to count on my fingers. We also got the GoPro going over here. I believe I'm in Apple Valley right now, and it's really solid mountains everywhere, and pretty much everyone's driveway looks like somewhere I want to go turn off and drive fast and cut up. So looks like we're getting into off-road country here. And what's going on with this car? Holy crap, that thing is burning oil. Y'all see that smoke? Oh my god. Oh no, that's tires. What is that? Something just burned up in that car. That does not smell good. So we're almost there, probably almost an hour now. I ended up going to LAX, which is pretty far from where I'm actually going. But just to get a, one flight from North Carolina straight to California, it was easier that way. And more rental car options, but I still ended up with a girly blue Jeep, but whatever. Yeah, it's beautiful out here. It looks like MX Unleashed, like the edge of the mountains where you get to it and it explodes and throws you back to the center of the map. Pretty much what everything looks like here. Alright, I couldn't resist. The rental guys say they don't care if it's dusty when I bring it back, and I know it's going to get dusty anyway, so let's check out this little side road that I've been looking at for 20 minutes next to the highway. Oh yeah, this is way better. This thing actually does pretty good at this, besides the pieces at the top floating around in the back. Oh yeah. Yeah, now I'm in the spirit. This is way better than the highway. Oh, these are big. Oh. All right. Slow it down a little bit. Not a pre-runner. Not a pre-runner. Nothing to see back there. Everything's fine. And we're still cruising. I wonder why this thing gets death wobble on the road. Probably shenanigans like that. I wonder how that looked from the highway. Got somebody's brush pile here. For the record, the top was pretty beat up when I started the rental, and I was wondering why. Now I understand how that happened. But look at this road that just goes on forever, you know? Like this is living right here. This is awesome. Alright, well, I think I'm going to get back on the road, and at some point we're going to take a look at the top and make sure it's still in one piece, but that was fun while it lasted. A cool older 4Runner, they're working on a window or something, and seems like everybody now in traffic's got a side-by-side or some dirt bikes or something behind them. This place has goats on the roof. Look at all that. That's sick. Oh man, got a Bronco for sale out there. I didn't even get a chance to really look at it, but I could tell they were cool cars. Alright, so this is what it looks like as soon as you get off pavement. We got dudes everywhere with side-by-sides running around. Super dusty. I might end up throwing the little top back on this thing before I start eating dust and tasting it, because it is, I can't even see over there. Yeah, I think I'm going to pull over and throw the tops on this thing. Make sure nobody's coming. Alright, get up here in the center. so I don't get hit. And we are out here. We got the tops back on, so not too worried about getting all dusty. They're not bouncing around. I will say the guy from the rental company, when I asked about if they were worried about dust, he encouraged me to off-road this thing. So don't feel that bad. A lot of four-wheelers and stuff around. These are some big holes, and this thing's actually doing really well. It was super noisy with the top bouncing around. Now that that's back, this thing's great. Yeah, we're just cruising. Seems like there's a few people got places to go on the main road, but otherwise there's some people behind me just kind of cruising around like this. There's a cop. Where are they going? Hope everybody's all right. I got the, looks like an ambulance going there too. Is that a Ford Ranger? That is a Ford Ranger with 3 rows of seats and a cage. I'm getting super dusty. I can feel it already. We'll roll that back up. Okay, and I do have somebody's location shared with me from Nitto that I'm heading to, and that's kind of how I know where I'm going, but so far it's making sense with this dirt road to follow. There's a guy on a dirt bike, so yeah, you gotta watch out for people like that. Be careful not to hit somebody. It's like a little Honda 100 and a big old boy riding it. Alright, I just pulled up to someone that asked me if I was a spectator or media, and I am media, so they said lane 7. So I gotta get in line, wait my turn here with all the other people that I think they're cool. So this is gonna be exciting. See what happens. I want to get this all figured out now, since I'm here early, so that I don't have to deal with getting in and out for the rest of the week. So I don't really know what the process is. I did do something online where they had to submit a picture of myself to make sure that I had signed the waiver, which I am assuming is something about you might get run over by a Baja truck or something. But I'm out here, so freaking stoked. I never thought I would see the day. King of the Hammers out in the desert. Just a boy from North Carolina that likes big tires, and I'm out here doing content for Nitto, so this is really an awesome opportunity, and hopefully it goes well. All right, everybody seems to be parking and walking, so I'm going to leave the Barbie Jeep here for a minute and go see what I can figure out over here, and then try to get a wristband or whatever I need and figure out where the Nitto guys are at. Check this thing out. This is like a pretty basic rig, but I mean the shocks and everything. I mean, if I saw this in North Carolina, I would freak out. All right, I'm gonna walk into this tent and see what I can figure out. Seems legit.
I don't have my car parked over here.
What's the process if I end up leaving and coming back?
Just gotta keep them on, or at least bring them.
All right,
but they
good.
want you to keep them on. Okay, and then hanging over there on the side, media info.
Okay, this here?
Yeah.
Okay. That was super easy. The line for vendors was really short, and I got a general admission and a fancy Nitto partner wristband that says I'm supposed to be here. So hopefully I can get in and out no problem now. Pretty sick. I was kind of worried about that part because they were like, yeah, your name's going to be on the list. But you never know how that all goes. I didn't want to have to prove who I was, but I just gave them my name and they said, yep, you're in. So pretty sweet. Looks like one of the guys from Monster heading over to the that Monster energy truck over there. That's pretty sweet. Everything here is just going to be awesome, so I'm going to have to film everything. As I said, I have somebody's location in my phone that I'm heading to. Oh, I'm distracted, but there's a Bronco over there. So I'm gonna keep heading towards that point. It's kind of far in here still. I'm like 10 minutes away, but we're in. We have made it to Dustville, Hammertown. Maybe the dust will change the color of the Jeep and I won't have to worry about that anymore. It's so funny, there's like a main road and there's just people like mobbing around right next to it. I'd really like to bring my Bronco out here, but it's kind of nice to not have to worry about rocks and everything and how dusty it's gonna get. There's a Johnson Valley radio station that somebody's broadcasting that sounds identical to Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and it's pretty hilarious. I do need to turn around and head back into town. Oh, look at this Jeep right here. To meet up with the main guy that I talked to with Nitto. That's who I'm hoping to interview to answer the questions about the questions you guys asked for me to ask Nitto. So not sure how long I'm gonna be here yet. Oh look, they're trying to help out with the dust, 1 gallon of water at a time. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I gotta find him first and then turn around and find the other guy who's not even gonna come here tonight. He's staying for a photo shoot off site, so I'm gonna try to go to that so that I can do everything, get the full experience, but we'll see. I didn't realize quite how long it was gonna take just to get in here once I got here, so we'll see. I might end up having to skip that. Look at this old Freightliner, that thing's cool.
Hi, where are you at?
I'm going to the Nitto truck right there.
Okay, can you go by foot because I can't let any traffic in?
Oh, sure, that's fine.
Alright,
Yeah,
if you can go out and park out, that'd be great.
Okay, cool, no worries. This seems legit. It's the closest thing I could find since I gotta walk the rest of the way. But yeah, since it's temporary, that should be alright. But they got this race going on like right over here, so I gotta walk. They're over here watching my hometown hero, Cooper Webb. I went to school with that guy. And here is some of their display tires. Some trail grapplers, mud grapplers. We've got a Jeep out here. And check out these little trail grapplers for side-by-sides. I've never seen these in person yet. I'm excited to get more familiar with those tiny little trail grapplers. That's pretty rad. I'd like to have this whole setup, a 4-door Can-Am with the doors and everything, keep the dust off you. And then here's the truck, and right here in the action for part of the race. So pretty sweet. Just hanging out at the booth for now, getting my bearings, meeting people. Someone from Ultra 4 here, which is what runs King of the Hammers. Then saw the side-by-side tires. We got a big old Ridge Grappler here. What size is this? 37 probably. That's just a 35. That's a big looking Ridge Grappler. Then we got the new Recon grapplers. Those are pretty slick. And even the Nomad grapplers for these little crossovers like this. I could just stand here at the booth all day. Check out this Bronco. Right after I said that, the Bronco parked right next to the booth, so do a little walk around of it. Let's see, we're on twin traction beam still, so it is still full-wheel drive. It's got King, actually Fox shocks, heck yeah. Fox shocks with bypasses. This thing is rad.
Oh, that's fine.
Is this your Bronco?
Yeah, it is.
Can I ask you anything about it?
Yeah, do you like
whatever you feel like telling me. I have a 95 that I'm looking to get set up for out here one of these days. So, any advice?
Don't be cheap.
Don't be cheap.
I mean, here's the deal, like the standard width kits and all that, they pull 17 inches travel, they work, all that shit.
Yeah.
I always had a vision of this in my head, I always wanted to do it.
Yeah.
And flipped a couple projects to where we could do it, and no regrets.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We did 9 inches wider front and rear.
Okay, wow.
We got a mezzanine set up, so my shocks actually run backwards out the back.
Yep, I'll have to look at that closer.
That way, we got a full-size bench seat in the back still.
Nice.
And then if you look on the back end, it's pivots off Data 44 hubs.
Okay, let me check it out.
Spare parts for your front hub.
I see the hub right there.
The locking hub, your sway bar is inside there. Unlock the hubs and you unlock your sway bar.
I saw that and I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah, so that's how that works.
So what did you call this? It's not a cantilever.
It's a mezzanine. Cantilevers, your shocks lay flat. This is a mezzanine.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. I've never seen anything like that.
So it runs up in there to where your shock towers are up in the back.
Yep. That's wild. My key doesn't work for mine. I have to do it inside with the button.
See that? I'm backwards.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, your key works, but your button doesn't.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Those are my shock towers right there.
Great tire carrier too. You got
so we push with the shock package the way it is.
Yeah.
We hung 237s and super heavy 316 skid plates.
Wow.
To push as much weight back here as we could.
Oh, you
so
got
the car
these things will nosedive.
Yeah, it just all
they're
the
so
weight
short.
pushed way back. Extended the car this way back and the hanging weight back here.
That's great. Yeah, I bet it lands pretty flat.
It makes it just sit and work.
Yeah.
The front end just carries and the back end just does its thing.
Did you say how much travel you had? 17?
No, that's a stock one.
Okay, that's right. Stock width can do 17.
No, we're strapped at 22 on all 4 corners. The back end can go a lot more.
I was gonna say, I was like 17
there because we just strapped it at 22. If I did a double cardan drive shaft, we can strap this at 30 real easy.
Yeah, what do you
any
have
drive shaft issues?
as far as like, with still twin traction beam and everything? What are you doing to upgrade that stuff? It's obviously widened and everything.
Oh
so
yeah,
that's crazy.
it's cut, turned, chromoly axles, widened, 40 splines in the rear.
Okay.
Everything's just bigger, heavier.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I'm trying to decide exactly how big I want to go. I'm actually tempted to keep it stock width because I really like stock fender look.
Yep.
But I want, like you said, 17
stock
whatever.
width, you don't have to do
max stock width, pretty much is kind of what I'm thinking. And then probably just some leaf springs in the back still.
Yeah, and leaf spring it's fine, and then you can go cruise around and you're comfortable.
Yeah.
But, I'm sorry?
514s?
Yeah.
The gears?
Gears,
513s,
514s, nice.
Yeah.
Or 513s.
It's like a 513, 514. The 513 was the biggest we could stuff in the front end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, running 488s with the same tires.
Yeah.
It's a little sluggy.
It cruises.
Yeah.
We cruise out here 65, 70.
Yeah, what size are these tires you said?
These are 37s.
37s, okay.
Yeah. I did 37s because I can clear the stock airbox at full bump, full lock, and and still have AC and heat.
What's under the hood then?
Stock. I'll show you.
Is it a 5.8?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a 5.0 in mine, and I'm hoping to upgrade when I do all the suspension. So.
Wrong truck. This one doesn't have it.
Oh, you got the.
There's no police on this one, bud.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome.
Geometry on your shocks is huge. All your kids have them strut up. We laid everything back as far as we can so the geometry works. Yeah. There's 0 bump steer in this thing.
That's great.
It has the twin double swing set steering.
Yep.
So upgrades that make them drivable.
Yeah. I don't know how I can see that with GoPro, but
make them way better.
That's great. Yeah, I'm a huge Bronco fan. We've actually got 3 in the family, between one I'm fixing up for my father-in-law and then one he's currently driving. So
little things take your time. Like we took our time and did the electrical nice and clean. Like where it would be stock. If you do stock fenders, you don't have to redo all that. But
yeah, I'm hoping to keep it stock fenders, but it's nice to see what the all the way done looks like.
Yeah.
Cool. I caught a clip of it going by, and then I saw you park right next to me, so I was like,
I appreciate it. Yeah, no. You can poke your head in. The interior's not done.
Oh, well, mine isn't either.
Stick your head in there if you want. It's still in a 5-speed manual.
Sweet. Oh, nice. So what is that, the ZF5 or?
It's upgraded to the F250 one. What's that? Is that the ZF5?
I'm not even sure.
Yeah, it's upgraded to the F250.
Yeah. Nice. I would love to have a manual. Mine's an auto right now. It's 5.0 with auto, and I want maybe Godzilla and a manual. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But that'll be one project and then suspension another. So sweet. Well, I appreciate you.
You bet, man.
Talk to you. What's your name, man?
Sean Steffi.
Sean, I'm Chance Pugh, and I'm hanging out with Nitto, but I see the BFGs. Got to have mutual respect.
It is what it is.
Yeah, totally. I'm gonna poke my head in real quick.
Have at it, man.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah, I want to see this shifter. Yeah, that's sick. I thought this was pretty sweet. You got the track right here, and I'm in the Nitto truck, and then you walk through.
The reason Trevor still qualified so fast was he has.
I thought that was pretty rad. almost to the spot where I'm gonna meet up with Chris from Nitto for the photo shoot in the morning. And it's now more rocky than dusty, and we actually have some grass and stuff growing here, so pretty interesting. I can see the big snowy mountain that I was next to off in the distance, and I saw these mountains in the distance. So I've been covering a lot of ground, probably 5 hours driving today, because I was determined to get out to King of the Hammers before I met up with him, because I wanted to see what everything was going on there and make sure I knew where to go. So luckily they're covering the rental car and everything, and they understood where I had to go to get there. So I'm just thankful I get to see all this stuff. Honestly, this is pretty incredible views. So far, my experience with California before this was just going to Anaheim and Hollywood and everything in LA, so this is totally different. All right, we are at Chris Begley's house, I believe is how you say it. He's got the Lobster wagon, which I'll show you here in a second, and a lot of cool Nitto stuff going on here, so excited to check it out. Sand rail. I need that trailer. That trailer's sick. I need the shop also. I need the side-by-side. I need this pre-runner. I need it all. This guy's got it going on. And this place in Cali has got to be super pricey. And I'm just going to park in the driveway. The other Jeep. Here's a little peek at this Lobster wagon. Big first gen. Alright guys, it's day 2 of my trip to California. And as I promised, here's a little walk around of the Lobster wagon. Hopefully we're going to start it up here at some point because we're here for a photo shoot. Try not to hit the Tesla. Oh yeah, there she goes. Woo! This is the life. I'm like, you know what? I've got it made right now.